Hello, this is Chaim Shapiro from Troy University with the LinkedIn Update. Great new analytics tool available here on LinkedIn. We're actually able to see how well your posts and the content you're posting are doing here on LinkedIn. So I'm going into the edit mode of my profile, clicking on my little picture. And if I scroll down just a little bit here, you can actually see it gives me the analytics. And it shows that over the past 7 days, I've had 7,154 post impressions. Now, impressions means it showed up on people's pages. It does not necessarily mean that people have engaged with it. If I click on this, it gives me a lot more information than that. It actually shows me the total number of impressions, but also the total number of engagements that I've had over that period of time, which could be people commenting, people liking, and things like that. I can also go up over here and change this from the past 7 days to the past 90 days, show results, and you'll see here it gives me a nice chart so I can track how things are doing. In addition to that, I can go full out and see how I've done over the past year in terms of content performance and in terms of engagements and see how things work over a period of time. Interestingly, here you'll see that I have a big spike around here in July, which is around my birthday, and a real decrease around the Jewish holidays in September, and also when I was out of the country at the end of January. So I think you see consistent posting makes a real difference in terms of the number of impressions, the number of engagements that you have. Another great thing down here, it actually shows you the demographics of the people who are engaging with your post. Now, it doesn't show you the impressions demographics, just engagement demographics, but you can actually see if your posts are being engaged by the right folks. So this is set to 365. You'll see that the job title, student director, was the most common, but I can change this and see which industries people are in that are viewing my post. And you see higher education, which is my target because I'm trying to sell LinkedIn workshops to higher education folks. That's where the majority of my engagement is coming from. I can also check to see on a smaller basis whether that holds true for the last month as opposed to just for the entire year. So I go in here and I change this. Let's change it to the past 90 days, for example, and see if that's actually the case. Go down over here, and student director is still the same in terms of titles. And if I look at the industries, it is still higher education that's getting the most engagement. So that gives me an indication that I am engaging the right folks here on LinkedIn and that what I'm doing is working. Now, obviously, you want to try to increase the amount of engagements that you get, but I think what I am doing is working and hitting my target market. I think this is a great addition to LinkedIn that provides very valuable data that people can utilize to make sure that they're posting the right things and that their content is reaching the right people.